Hi everybody, so today we're going to be doing a YouTube video on this look. It's a smoky brown, really pretty. I'm going to be showing you guys what I do with my eyes, how I kind of contour my cheeks, what I use as a highlight, and etc. So ready, get started with me. I already started off with Bella Terra BB cream, and then I went in and ahead and filled in my eyebrows. And I added their eye primer / concealer underneath my brows, basically in the contour form shape. So I already have videos before of me putting on the BB cream, me filling in my eyebrows, and me putting on the concealer just like this. So I'm just gonna start off from here. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking my Bella Terra concealer brush, and I'm just gonna blend out the eye primer that I had applied underneath my eyebrows. And when I do my eyebrows, I brush down like to blend everything out. And to me, it looks better when you blend that way. And I just push the concealer out because once I blend underneath my eye, it's gonna blend nice together. I go down in the front and I drag my brush upward, and that's what gives it that box shape, like that square shape. Okay, and I'm just gonna blend down my nose. And I like to use a concealer brush versus a beauty blender from my nose. So I feel like the beauty blender kind of takes away that lightness and that shape when you're like shaping your nose. Like my nose is very little already. I just do this because I feel like if I don't contour my nose and I'm like highlighting everything else on my face, then it looks really weird to me. I don't know. You don't always have to contour your nose, but I do. And now I'm gonna just go in with my beauty blender and blend it out the rest. And when I'm using the beauty blender, I'm just dabbing. Now I just go with my foundation beauty blender and I just blend out the lines and make sure everything looks really smooth. Now I'm going to be taking Bella Terra's powder foundation in Ivory, and I'm going to just set everything. And it's a really light powder. I mean, if you're like really pale, I wouldn't suggest using Ivory for this part. I would suggest using Ulta. So like I said, their powders are a 3-in-1. You can use it as a liquid, a concealer, and a finishing powder. Now I'm just going to be going ahead and brushing my eyebrow hair is because I got a little bit of that Bella Terra powder foundation Ivory in my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to dust off Ivory off of my lid, and I'm going to start with some eyeshadow. So right now I'm just going in with Bella Terra's matte bronzer because, like I said, I literally use that for everything. And I'm just going to go inside of my crease, back and forth. Just taking the concealer brush and just making sure everything is blended. I'm really big on blending. I hate when eyeshadows look like patched up, like there goes the black and then there goes the yellow. It looks more nice when everything goes more like in a radiance, like a smooth base, nice airbrush looking, you know. So now I'm gonna be taking a little bit of Rusty, and I'm gonna be putting Rusty inside of my crease because today we're gonna be doing like a nice smoky brown eye. I really like doing smoky brown eyes because I have brown eyes and it makes them look really nice and light, like makes them look way lighter. And I'm just going in with Bella Terra's blending brush. Now, I'm not going to take that brown too far up. You don't want the whole eye to be brown. You want it to have some radiance, like I said. Now, I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And you see, like, I'm going right in my crease. And I'm just going back and forth and in circular motions as well. Because when you go in circular motions inside of your crease, what it's actually doing to that eyeshadow powder is it's making it like, I don't know, it's kind of like throwing the eyeshadow upward, and it's blending it in with that matte bronzer that I had put in first, and it's gonna make it look really nice, like a really pretty nice transition. And you don't want too much brown, so you're gonna blend that out. And matter of fact, I'm gonna take a little bit of that matte bronzer and I'm gonna put it on both eyes, and I'm just gonna blend that brown out a little bit more. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wet my flat brush, and I'm gonna put Rusty on my lid, but I'm gonna wet it. So what it's gonna do is when you wet Bella Terra's pigments, it makes them look so much prettier, like a cream, like you see. When you have the eyeshadow primer on your lid, it makes the shadow matte, but when you wet the shadow, it's really, really, really pigmented and really pretty. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to dust off Ivory. And it's going to look a little bit light, but I'm going to take a little bit of my powder foundation in Maple, and I'm just going to blend. So like when I do my powders, for like all the powders, how I do it, it's like open, you know. You don't want to never open your powders this way. You always want to open it from the bottom part. And I kind of just twist it a little bit so no powder comes out on the sides. And I just do that. Twist it open. The powder, it's not going to get like super messy. Put your brush inside of it. Go in circles. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to go in with the matte bronzer, and I'm going to be putting that underneath my eye. And then I'm going to take Rusty and I'm going to put that one underneath my eye as well. Then I'm going to take Rusty. Okay, and I'm going to be going in with that matte bronzer. And when I do my contour, I go into 3, but a lot of people do this face to show their line. You necessarily don't have to do that. All you have to do is go from the corner of your mouth to the corner of your ear, and you'll see like for every face shape, that's exactly where you will put your bronzer. It'll make your face look smaller and thinner, like, you know. And I'm just gonna go in circles, but when I'm blending, I'm really just doing like that much of the bronzer. And like I said, when you go in circles, it kind of flares out and it makes its like own little shading, and it's gonna make its way all the way down. Like start from the forehead, go down, bring it up like that. So that's how you would do your bronzer. But me, I'm a weirdo, so I always start in the middle and just make sure everything is nicely blended. But if you're like a beginner, I would start off by doing the 3. And you want to start off by applying very little matte bronzer. You don't want to put too much because it's a powder. And if you put a lot on your brush, you don't want to look like you just got like punched in your cheek, you know. And because like my forehead is really big, I'm just going on the sides, like the sides, like the top part, you know, like boxing it in, making this little area in like small, you know. Yeah, no, it's my favorite word. And you see, like when you do it the second time, it like brings out that color. So picture if you do it one time and you put a bunch of stuff on your brush. You don't want to do that. Okay, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that matte bronzer, and I'm gonna go on the bottom part of my lip. I go all the way underneath, like the whole bottom lip. I take that matte bronzer on the bottom. And what this does is, if you want to have like bigger lips, it makes your lips look a little bit more bigger. And I'm just gonna make a V at the tip of my nose because my nose goes in on the sides. So all I'm doing is going down, V, 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 and go all the way up. And if you put a little bit more bronzer towards the top part of your nose, like right here, it makes it look like super like more defined. But my nose is already small, so I'm not really trying to define it. I'm just kind of completing my face, so this is not like empty, you know. And I kind of always like take my finger and dab the sides just so it doesn't look like, damn, your nose though. And a little bit of my foundation. Okay. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take Bella Terra's blush brush, and I'm going to be taking one of my favorite blushes from them. It's called Unadulterated Life. Right? Like so cool. Unadulterated Life. It's a really pretty pink, and I really like it on me because you only need very little. And so I'm going to be putting on a little bit of mascara. This is Bella Terra's mascara. I love it so much. It makes your lashes like, literally I put on this mascara every day. My lashes don't fall off. They're still super long and super thick, and they're getting thicker just because of the keratin that they have inside of this mascara. And I'm gonna apply some to the bottom. I love doing eyeshadows on the bottom of my eyes with mascara because you don't really have to put on any eyeliner, and I think it adds enough drama. All I did was add my lashes and add a little bit of something to my lips, and I'm gonna be going in with Distance. Sorry, this is called Sparkling White. So I'm just going to be taking my fan brush, and you can use any fan brush, and I'm going to be going in with Sparkling White for Bella Terra. It's a shimmer eyeshadow, but I'm going to be using this as my highlight. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys need any help on anything. If I need to talk a little slower, if I need to explain stuff a little bit more, please let me know. Anything, I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings because, you know, I want to make it perfect for you guys. You know, whatever you guys are interested in, please let me know and I'll do that video for you. So yeah, all these products are going to be listed below, and yeah, thank y'all for watching my YouTube video.